G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur, hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. And the sun is about to rise in Sydney. The game has finished finished a little bit ago. I'm a bit sleepy, but I'm high on the juices of victory and the annihilation of Nottingham Forest, Tottenham Hotspur 3, Nottingham Forest 1. And I had a ball watching that game. I had a good old time. I thought we played. Obviously, Ange would disagree with me about the first half because he did make a couple of changes at half time. But I thought we were very much in control of that game. We got an early goal, one of our trademark own goals. Ball whipping across the face of the goal. Defenders, what do? Do they let it go and let Johnson get it, or do they stick their foot out and just punch it into the back of the net? So we went 1-0 up, under pressure. And Nottingham Forest weren't really... There was a spell where they were playing a little bit of football. Chris Woods scored a goal. It was a weird old goal. I mean, all of our defenders were beaten. I think the order was something like it was Udogie. Then it was Van der Ven, and then it was Romero, and then it was Porro, and I think there was like 2 nutmegs in the whole lot as well. So it was like a freaky good goal by Kiwi Chris Woods. And then what did Nottingham Forest do after that? Well, they started playing for the draw, didn't they? Bit of game management reared its head. Bit of plan B, taking half an hour to take goal kicks. Players sitting on their arses like a dog that's just had a crap on the grass, sliding around. All that sort of stuff. I think they probably thought they had a chance in the second half. I didn't see it. I thought I could just feel it in my water that we were going to win this game through and through. In the first half, it looked like Sarr and Basuma didn't do enough. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not a football manager. I thought they were all right. But, that's why Ange is Ange, and that's why he's got the job. The guy that they accuse of having no passion, he's aware, though. He's aware. He's looking everywhere. Now, of course, we've got to mention the near equaliser, the near goal that Forest scored. Another Chris Woods one. Forced a really good save out of Vicario, Big Vic between the sticks, parried it, and then just managed to make him big enough, like crawling along like a caterpillar on the ground. Just made himself big enough that Woods had to shoot a bit higher than he probably wanted to. He probably shot it a bit too higher than he wanted to as well, off the post, and danger was averted. But apart from that, they didn't really trouble us too much. So at half-time, off came Sarr and Basuma. Farewell, Papamatasaurus for this game. Then on came Oibier and Bentancur. And I'll tell you what a difference those substitutes made. What a difference they made. We looked so much live. I thought we were right in the first half, what do I know? But, in the second half, we did look really sharp, actually. In fact, in the whole game, there wasn't much sluggish play. There wasn't much passing backwards or sideways. It was pretty much always going forward. And we got our just rewards. Ball, Sonny's in the sort of middle out, just outside the area. Knocks it over to Van der Ven. A screecher. You know when people take shots from like the edge of the box, often you see them dip a little bit. No, this was all up right into the back of the net. It almost took the back of the net off. It was an incredible strike by Van der Ven. So we went 2-1 up. And, Forest's game management didn't work, did it? Didn't work. Tottenham always struggle to score against low block teams, don't they? Yeah. We only got 3 this time, didn't we? Disappointing, eh? We were well in control of that second half, though. Well in control. Our players actually weren't averse to taking a few shots. Oibier had a good couple of... It's my 6 o'clock alarm. Oibier had a good couple of shots. Although I did feel from Oibier, it was you do 2 good things, then you bugger one thing up. A bit sloppy with some of his passes. Almost got us into trouble a couple of times. But when I say almost, it means he didn't. So it was all right. We got away with it. And then Bentancur's involvement in the second goal for Tottenham Hotspur. My, oh my, oh my. Somehow the ball cross comes in. I think was it a Porro corner? I've forgotten now. Ball comes in and somehow Bentancur, he whips his head right round the whole circumference of the ball. It was almost like that. Into the path of Pedro Porro, the Poronator, and Porro bangs it into the net. Tottenham 3, Nottingham Forest 1. And that puts us back into fourth for all you top four freaks out there. We're level. I think we're level or ahead of. We're level with Aston Villa, but we got a game in hand. The ball is definitely in our court, and we needed a good win like this because we've got a tough run of fixtures now. Well, tough. I don't know how tough that's going to be. I think we're playing the Geordies next, and then we're playing a few good teams. So we'll see how that goes. But look, man, it was so much fun to watch that game. I haven't seen any reaction from the Spursosphere yet. So I'm hoping it's all positive out there, but you never know, do you, sometimes? It was good fun watching along. The Spurs fans, as usual, were in great voice. And as with sadness, is also tinged with sadness. I saw during the stream that someone broke the news to me, the sad passing of Joe Kinnear. Now, I do play from time to time this song, which is the 1967 FA Cup winning side. Joe Kinnear was part of that. So farewell, Joe. Godspeed. And thanks for being a great Tottenham player over your career, man. So sad news that. But back to the football. One weird thing I couldn't figure out was the own goal that Nottingham Forest scored. There was a mysterious. There's one of these happening. I don't know why we're checking for offside on an own goal. What are you on about? He kicked it in the ball in his own net anyway. I don't know. The refereeing, I'd have to say, was pretty atrocious. Although Nottingham Forest did pick up a fair few yellow cards, but there was an awful tackle on the back of Gio Lo Celso. I mean, I don't think it was intentional, but it was kind of studs up in the back of his calf. And I swear, if Romero did something like that, it would have been a red card. People would have been jumping up and down. Romero's a loose cannon. And someone pointed out in my chat, Thomas Tuchel's got more yellow cards than Romero this year. I think Ten Hag has got more yellow cards than Romero this year. So there were some weird old decisions going on. Like it seemed that we could get shoved in the back. I think there was a clear penalty call on Maddison, who just got shoved over. It was blatant, absolute blatant. I think it should have been a penalty. But no, the clowns at Stockley Park, I don't think even bothered looking at it. I think they were having their caviar and cigars, maybe a few stag movies. Oh no, the game's on, lads, just billowing bloody Hamlet and Falstaff smoke anywhere. They couldn't even see the monitors, just covered in nicotine stains. So the referee wasn't up to much. But hey, like I always say, it doesn't affect the game generally. So, and it didn't tonight, and we were dominant, well worth our win. The boys did so well tonight. It's 6 o'clock in the morning now, and I've got to struggle to have a few hours sleep before I start working today. But hey, you know what? That's a great problem to have. It's a great problem to have, and we'll see how we go for next week now. I mean, it's apparent that there's a bit of competition in midfield for places. There's no room for complacency at the moment. Even Oibier he's playing his part in that. The guys on the pitch know that if they're not doing what Ange wants, they're going to be substituted quick smart. Ange isn't scared of the old half-time substitution. He's done it a few times this season. I don't think I've seen a double substitution at half-time, so there might have been a hairdryer going off at half-time. I don't know. But like I say, I didn't see. I thought it was all right. But, that's why I'm not crap. I'm not a football player or anything like that. So the end result, a very satisfying game. Tottenham Hotspur 3. Nottingham Forest 1. And there's a silver lining. Chelsea drew with Sheffield United. How funny is that, man, eh? Oh, Agent Poch is timing his run to the sack just to time it to the end of the season, leave them in complete disarray as a shit show. And then he'll go off somewhere else, and then Chelsea, I don't know, they might get Graham Potter back or Mourinho. Be funny times there. Anyway, folks, until next time, peace and love, man. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs.